Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, I am Kelly Raspberry, and this is your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday. It's July 16th, and if you're watching, Jesse, happy birthday to you, sweetheart. All right, Andy Dick was arrested early yesterday morning for some alleged drug use and some sexual battery charges. He was partying a little too hard at the Buffalo Wild Wings, and which one of us can throw stones at that, who hasn't partied down at the Buffalo Wild Wings? But anyway, he walked outside to relieve himself on the sidewalk, and somebody decided to call the cops. And when they got there, Andy was already gone. His friends had shuffled him off in a truck. That's because just moments earlier he had pulled down the shirt of a young 17-year-old girl and exposed her to all the people partying hard at Buffalo Wild Wings. So the police did find the truck with Andy in it a short distance later, and they arrested him after they said he was extremely intoxicated and in possession of marijuana and Xanax. He's out on $5,000 bail. Now, when Maxim magazine named Sarah Jessica Parker the unsexiest woman in the world, you know what? She said that hurt a little. It was brutal and left her with rage and anger issues. I can only imagine that being the case. But now the magazine's trying to make nice, and they have actually named her their most unexpected crush in their August issue. I know it's going to come as a shock to nobody, but Bret Michaels and the woman he chose to be his one true love on the second season of Rock of Love have ended their relationship. Amber says there was just their schedules were just too conflicting, and they didn't have time to see each other while he's out on the road so much. So it was a mutual decision, and they're both really bummed about it. Bret's not too bummed because he's already agreed to do the third season of Rock of Love. This time they're putting it on the tour bus, the Love Bus, and Bret's going to have the women on the bus with him for about a month while they compete in a series of competitions and get kicked off the bus one by one. Now, Miley Cyrus is wearing one of those purity rings. She says she keeps it on to remind herself that she has made a promise to herself, to her family, to God, that she's going to save herself for her wedding night. She says she likes to think of herself as the girl that no guy can get, so it's a little bit of a thrill for her to think of herself in that manner, that she's untouchable. And she says even at her age, she knows a lot of girls are starting to fall, but she thinks it's really cool if they can make a commitment like she did. Despite her recent scandalous photos, she's still as pure as the driven snow. Now, the president of ABC has confirmed that they are not letting Katherine Heigl out of her contract. She will be back for another season of Grey's Anatomy. He also says that the show creator, Shonda Rhimes, is extremely excited about it and has come up with this especially fabulous storyline for the character of Izzy. And you know they're going to give this girl some horrible affliction and make her life a living hell, because they are really ticked off with Katherine for making those statements to the press about withdrawing her name from Emmy consideration because she wasn't given the material that would warrant a nomination. So they're still ticked off about that. So they're going to really show her a thing or two about what kind of Emmy-worthy material they can come up with. That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday.